What up, man? Yeah, I seen where you said you ain't done many of these interviews.
Nah, I've only done like I don't even know how many I did. Like two?
What channels
No
did you
more.
do those?
I don't even remember to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I
Man,
know
I
me
found
that
your.
that main girl or what's her name? Yo, main girl. We tried to do one, but one of us was having internet issues.
Yeah.
I don't remember who else to be honest with you. It was like two or three though. I know that.
I just found you because you interviewed Bloodhound and he was mentioning you.
Right? What up, Clint?
He was mentioning you. Oh crap, we got people in here.
That's what's up.
What up, Sabrina?
Sabrina was good.
Well, I seen where I did want to ask you what got you into like reactions. Like, what made you want to start doing reactions?
A lot of things, man. I always did music, and then I figured if I started doing reactions, maybe I get a small following, get people to follow the music. You know what I mean? After I had people following or whatever. But I was really inspired by No Life Shack and Upchurch. I just figured this guy's living out in the middle of nowhere in the woods making music. And he's got shit happening. I'd be able to do the same thing. That was like the whole start of my channel.
A reason to take his shirt off. What's
What
that
happened?
mean? What's that mean, Clint?
I didn't even see his comment ain't even coming up here. I don't know why.
Hold up, is that? Wait, Clint, aren't you Mike's son's manager?
There it goes. Yeah, he managed Mike's sons. Clint talk about because I was like I went live, I didn't have no shirt on or whatever, and he was like, "Man, that's your look. That's what you need to do."
I'm pretty. Ain't Clint Mike's son's manager?
Yeah,
Yeah, I interviewed Mike's sons the other day.
yes, what's up? I got a song with him.
Really?
He's a good dude. I met Mike through Clint at the mobile home bash down in Pulaski, Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, what?
And then Clint, I did a lot of promo for Clint. I did like ads for him and whatnot, and then in return, like he made overlays for me. He's done my cover art. All love, Clint. All love.
Yeah, I love here too because Mike's sons. Yeah, Mike's sons is a good dude. About
Yeah,
two
no
or three
doubt.
months ago, about 2 or 3 months ago, I did a reaction to him and Simple Man's new song. Well, I don't think it was. It wasn't that long ago. It was recently, maybe a month ago. And Mike's sons uh, commented on it, and then next thing I know, I see that, like, you know how you can see your subscribers. It shows
Yeah.
that Mike's sons follows me, and I'm like, bro, that's cool.
Right. Yeah, that was like I posted. I was at work. I worked at a machine shop. I finally decided to do a reaction. I pulled over into a. It's called a Wawa. I know they don't have them down there, but it's like a gas station. I pulled in there. I shot it on my phone. I posted it, and then when I got home, I saw that Upchurch was actually my first subscriber, and it was crazy because I was really considering taking it down, like
Yeah.
just second guessing myself, you know.
How'd you find out Upchurch was your first subscriber? Same way.
Same thing. It would tell you who your subscribers were.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean, it was a while ago. They had that feature on there, and then I don't know, like it disappeared for a while, and then they ended up bringing it back, I guess.
Upchurch seems like a good dude.
Yeah.
Um, I've
I mean, I feel like he's changed a lot since I first started messing with his music and whatnot. But no doubt, Clint. Now I need to make me some bread now.
yeah.
Hey, baby.
Baby girl, hey, what up? Ain't they from your life?
Yeah, that's wifey.
Oh, that's your wife.
Yeah.
What up? But yeah, like how does that feel for somebody that big to be your first follower? How did that feel for you?
It was unreal, man. I couldn't believe it. Like I said, I was I was going home with the intentions of deleting it.
Uh,
Like you know what I mean? I just second guessing myself or whatever, and then I saw that he was the first subscriber, and I was like, maybe that's a sign. And I just kept pushing, and then at some point, like life got in the way, and I wasn't able to be consistent with it anymore. Right now, I'm trying to get it back up and running, but life's
yeah,
still getting in the way, you know.
yeah. You what else do you do as a job instead of just YouTube?
Currently, right now, nothing. I got laid off from the place that I was working at,
I'm sorry.
but I do music. I do reactions. I do interviews. Right now, I'm doing. I started making like little graphics and whatnot. Doing. I did that intro that you was asking me about. I done thumbnails, banners,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. You so far like you seem like a good dude, man. Like I've just been watching your stuff. Like I watch every reaction you post, just about.
I
Uh,
appreciate it, man.
like
I'm
I've
not
been.
on YouTube like I used to be. I used to be on like I used to live on here, but the job that I was working, I was at a machine shop, so I had a lot of free time on my hands. So I'd like stick my phone with a magnet to the machine that I was working on, and
Yeah,
I had a headset like a blue parrot headset, trucker headset, and I would just watch YouTube all day. So I was like all in everything, man. I knew everything that was going on there for a while, but I drifted away from that when I stopped posting as much, and
I
now I'm
just
just more so posting.
I actually been on you. I've actually been on YouTube for about 2 years. My channel hasn't been on YouTube for about 2 years. I started off with my cousin. We started our own channel together, and then
Right.
we it wasn't going nowhere, so we decided to go our separate ways. And now he's got 700 and something followers, and now I've got 700 and something followers.
That's
Uh,
what's up. Sometimes you're better off by yourself, man. The best advice I can give on YouTube is just keep going. You never know who's watching.
yeah, we
Like you
talked
never know
about
who's watching.
me and him talked about starting our another YouTube channel up together since we've got both of our YouTubes off the ground.
Right.
Starting up one together because like when we hunt, it was gonna be a hunting channel. Our first video was us. We actually posted it on Halloween about in 2024. Um, it was us. We took shotguns and we were blowing up pumpkins,
That's always fun.
and we titled it Redneck Halloween.
Right?
Yeah, and like it's still up on it. It's actually the channel. It's still up on that channel. The videos are. We just stopped posting and went our own separate ways.
Well,
Uh,
that's like the channel that I like on the Kenny Reacts channel. That was my personal. That's been my personal account for I don't even know how long it. I think when I started, it was 13 years old. So it was probably like 17 years old. But then when I decided to start doing content myself, I changed the name of it and whatnot.
well, what has it? Where did you come up with Kenny Reacts? Like,
Well, Kenny's my first name, and that's what I was doing was reacting. Like I thought about doing like when I used to rap, I had like a rap name, and I was gonna do it. I was gonna use that, but I just wanted to switch it up. I don't know.
you don't have a rap name now. You just go by Kenny Reacts.
Right.
Well, do you got any upcoming interviews?
No, I had the last ones that I was trying to get in order. I was talking to Second Chance. We've been trying to do one for a couple of years now, but like our schedules just never line up. Who else was I talking to? White Gold and I was supposed to do one, but we never got one. I got to
Hey,
meet him down in Tennessee.
I got one with white gold.
Yeah, that's what's up. I had who else I had? DJ Cam Banium. We were supposed to do one, but we both forgot about it.
Okay,
Chaos was good. We both forgot about it. Like I hit him up and was like, "Shit, bro, I totally forgot. We were supposed to have an interview tonight." He was like, "I forgot too." So I was like, "All right, well, no harm, no foul."
yeah,
Uh,
I've
there was
interviewed.
somebody else I was supposed to do one with too. I can't remember who the hell it was. I can't remember. I think I did do one with Mike Sons
You
a
did?
while ago. I think so. I did one with Narco not long ago. I can't remember. It's been a while, man. That was years ago.
So
Probably
do
like
you
2, 3 years ago.
do you got any more people you're reaching out to try to interview, or you gonna lay
Not
back on
really,
that?
man.
Or
It's hard to get people to line up with schedules and whatnot. You know what I mean? Depending on who it is and what they got going on. Like I'm a single dad. I got my son that lives with me, so even for me to try and line something up is tough sometimes. You just happen to catch me at a time where like I'm unemployed right now, so my
you
schedule's
were
kind of
like
wide
last,
open.
you were like, we could do this last minute. I'm like, heck, last minute? There ain't no last minute then tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, when you mentioned it yesterday, I almost hopped off the live and said, "Let's do it now."
I mean, I would
I ain't had
have,
much to do.
but I liked it better the way we did it today because we got to promote it a little bit
Right. Yeah, no, I agree with that. That helps a lot.
instead of
That's
just going live and people not showing up. But
right.
I always have Chaos is my homie. I don't know how you feel about AI music.
I'm not a fan of it, but like it all depends too, man. Like from an artist perspective, I can't really respect it. You know what I mean? But like I can't remember if it was you or if it was Amanda Nelson. It might have been you. I think it was you. You came in
I
and
sent
you had shared one with me, and I said like I could tell that it was therapeutic for you. You know what I mean? So I don't know, for somebody who doesn't do music and they're just trying to do that as an outlet to vent. I get that. You know what I mean? I
well
understand that.
Chaos right there, Chaos Production. He does AI music.
Right. I
Yeah,
just don't
that's
feel
my
like AI
homie.
is not going to bring to a song the same type of raw feeling and emotion that a human's going to bring to it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You were kind of feeling kind of emotional when I sent that one song in. I
Yeah,
can
but
get
you
it.
wrote it, right?
Yeah, he does the same thing. He
That's the
writes his own.
difference. That's what
He
I'm saying. That's the difference. Like if you wrote it, it was like it was therapeutic for you. Like that part I get, but these people there's people that just type in a prompt, write me a song about whatever whatever and then put it out, you know what I mean? And I don't know if people able to collect royalties off of that or not.
I do. I've done that with all the other songs I've released.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
song.
that's just my opinion though. Like if it works for you, then it works for you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different feeling about it, you know? Different strokes for different
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
I
That
had
song I sent.
somebody I posted the thumbnail for Still Breathing on this girl's TikTok or whatever. Like I guess she works for record label or the RIAA, whatever it was. And I posted that and I had somebody on there like trash talking because or he said that it was through a lot of red flags that I had an AI produced cover art. And I was like, bro, that don't take away from the message of the music. That don't take away from the talent of somebody just because they have AI generated cover art. You know what I mean? AI didn't write the song. AI didn't perform the song. It just made the cover
Yeah,
art. You know, and that's the
just
only one
like
I have that's out that was an AI cover art because all the other ones Clint made.
the. Yeah, I didn't know you knew Clint like that.
Yeah, he hit me up one day. I made like a little makeshift commercial for Cool Hand Luke because he was promoting my merch and he was selling it on his website. He was doing it for me and Lil Payday and Captain Kirk might have been on there too. I can't remember. But I made this thing for him. I posted it. I think Clint saw it, hit me up, thought it was a dope idea. And he like threw me his pitch and he wrote his script that he wanted me to do or whatever. I threw the green screen up and tried it, and I think I did 3 of them for him.
That's he seems like a good dude.
He's a
Me and
good dude.
him
He
were
made
talking
this
about.
right here. This is Who Want the Smoke. That's what me. I walk over there so you can see it. That's me, Mike Sons, Lil Payday, and my dude Class. And Clint made this, like designed it. That's his
Yeah,
logo down there.
I'll
And
have to
then
go. I have to go check that song out.
he made that one for me too. But I mean, he's made all of them except for Still Breathing. That one I made that one with AI.
Uh, what makes you sit down and like when you write your songs? Uh, like, do you use the beat first, or do you sit down and write them and then find a beat?
Normally, I'll have a beat first. I gotta be feeling the beat. Like I'll get a vibe from it. You know what I mean? Like I was there was a specific story I was trying to tell, And I was listening to this one beat, I liked it, and then I come across that Still Breathing beat, and I was like, bro, this is it. It was mainly the hook for me because it just fit the situation perfectly. It was more like, oh my god, that's it. And then the rest of it just poured out of me. In fact, fun fact, that song is the fastest song I've ever written in my entire life. I wrote it in 2 days.
Really?
Normally, I'll take like a month to write a song. I wrote that shit in 2 days. Yeah, it was
Got
when I
you got it.
when I write something when I write about something that's real, it just kind of flows out of me like water. You know what I mean? Like it just bleeds out versus
You
like
got any?
trying to just make up something. You know,
Well, you got any upcoming songs?
I got a lot of them that are done. It's a matter of getting somebody to produce it. And right now, I gotta renew my subscription for Studio One. But yeah, I got To the Grave and Beyond. I got Borrowed Time, Colder. I got a verse that I wrote for Monumental. It's just like different projects in the making. You know what I mean? But Still Breathing. I think that's my favorite one I did. Like I said, it's about
Yeah,
a real life situation. It's more than just a song for me. It's a message. It's a movement. It's about a real life situation. And then it was dope because I got to get Dub 3030 mix and mastered it for me.
that's crazy.
I know. Tell me about it. Because when I first started doing reactions, and I told him, like, he gave me his number and I gave him a call. He's a humble dude, very down to earth. Invited me to his house to record, and we got to talking. And I was like, bro, when I first started doing reactions, I was like, it was literally like a goal of mine to work with him, and then I got to be able to do it. So that was satisfying in itself. And then the guy that made the beat, that's Freak Von Workham. He's a producer out of the UK. He's bigger. Like he does a lot of stuff with like some mainstream artists and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I hit him up because I kept getting hit with like copyrights for that beat, and we purchased it. So I was hitting him up, seeing if he could whitelist it to my channel. And then not only did he respond, and he still hasn't been able to fully whitelist it yet. He's trying to work on it, but he went as far as going checking out the song and then commenting on it, which I thought was dope. Like you do a song to
Well,
somebody, you do a song with somebody's beat, and then the producer that made the beat goes and comments on it. Like I feel like you're doing something. You know what I mean?
yeah, I see where Jake Angel does that too.
So I don't know who that is.
He's a beat producer guy. He's
Okay,
worked with people like Chase Matthew, Morgan Wallen. I think he might have worked. I think he might have worked with Upchurch a little bit.
right.
Uh, but yeah.
But yeah, before that, normally I was working with Beats by Dunbar. Like he's big in the community. I don't know if you know who he is or not.
Yeah. Me and him talked about doing an interview too, but he's been so busy. He said he ain't got time right now.
Yeah, see, he's an older guy. He's got kids that are in college and whatnot. So that's what I'm saying. It's hard to link up with somebody and get your schedules to line up. You know what I mean? I got one
I
with
don't
him.
know
I
if
did
you.
an interview with him not long. Well, it was a couple years ago. I did an interview with him, and then through him, he got me an interview with Moccasin Creek. That was cool, and he put me on a song with him. I think we got two songs together. There's one I don't know if he's dropped it yet, but the rhyme was deaf. He will be dropping it eventually, but I got to be on another one with him. It was dope. And I was supposed to have been on another one with him, but they swapped me out with another artist. So I don't know. They were talking about doing possibly a remix to it, but I never heard nothing
Um.
on it since.
Well, I don't know if you know who Bottleneck is.
I've heard of him. I don't know who he is off the top of my head, but I
Yeah,
think I do.
he's also agreed. I've also got I'm not gonna say no names on this one, but I've got an artist that's really it's a band. It's two people. Uh, they're really big in the country rap community, and they got probably over millions of followers on each platforms. And
Right,
they've agreed to do an interview. We just got to figure out. It's the dates that we got to figure out.
right.
Yeah,
No, I get that. It's just hard to get people to line up with them and whatnot. You know.
he said because they fix act. They're actually fixing to go on tour. So
Right. I was trying to do one with Narcotic when I was down there. But I was pressed for time, and I had just worked 12 hours, then drove 13 hours down to Tennessee. I think I was at the event, like in the area for like another 12 hours, and then I had to drive 13 hours back. So
dang.
I didn't only had a half a day down there, and we shot a music video while I was down there. Well, we shot mine, and then I was in like two or three more while we were down there, but I don't even know if they ever got dropped.
How did you get all these features like on your songs? Do you just hit them up or?
Yeah, I mean, like Mike Sons, I hit him up and asked him to write the hook for Who Want to Smoke because I'm terrible at writing hooks. He wrote it. I fell in love with it off rip. Like it suited the beat, it suited the situation, and then Class, that's my buddy. Like that's my best friend. Has been since high school. And Lil Payday, I've always rocked with Lil Payday, and I just asked him to hop on it. Um, I don't really have the other features that I had with like Jack Gaspard and stuff. For the most part, that was all beats by Dunbar, except Rap That Fast. I asked Jack to get on that one, and I asked Nunrilla to get on that one, and they
Yeah,
just
Jack
agreed to do it.
Jack Gaspar seems like a good dude too. So
Jack Jack's an interesting dude, man. Like he's very talented, and he even had Busy Boat, or not Busy Boat. What am I talking about? Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. He actually like complimented him on his raps and whatnot.
yeah, I've talked to Lil Payday about doing an interview.
Yeah,
We've talked about it. He just it's just the dates again. Like it's the dates. Like
right.
he said he's
Yeah, no, I get
busy
that.
in the studio right now. So
I haven't talked to Payday in a long time, but I seen a freestyle that Cool Hand Luke dropped the other day on Facebook, and man, the boy is elevating. I'll tell you that. He's got that whole chopper style like on lock.
yeah, I've
That real
never
fast.
never heard of Cool Hand Luke.
No, well, he was. I mean, he was in the community years ago, and then I don't. Life happened, I guess, and he ain't really been
Yeah,
on YouTube too much since.
yeah. I sent the link. I sent the link to Bloodhound. Told him to stop by if he wasn't busy. Uh,
Yeah,
but he might be busy.
and that
So
was crazy. Finally getting up with him because I had been talking to his manager. I forget what the hell his name was. Randy, I think his name was. He was reaching out to me on Facebook a couple years ago, asking me like, to do an interview or to do a reaction to Bloodhound. But if I'm not mistaken, I think he was locked up at the time.
Uh, well,
Or maybe he
I've
had just gotten out. I don't know. That guy's Facebook was constantly getting deleted though, so it was hard to get in contact with him.
well, I've interviewed Bloodhound twice.
Right,
Yeah, we did it once on my channel, and then we did it on his channel once, and I just streamed it to mine.
right.
Well,
That's what's up.
the second interview I did was basically I titled it Bloodhound's Journey. Like we were just talking about his journey in music and why he was stepping back from it and stuff. I don't know if you've
Right.
seen that.
I don't know. You sent me one. I popped in there and checked it out. I don't remember exactly which one it was though.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I found your reaction stuff.
The cool thing about doing the interviews though is like couple years from now when you look back on it and then you see where them artists are in their career. Like I was supposed to have a feature with Colt Montgomery years ago, but the song just never got put out. Like it was recorded, it just never got put out. And then later on, I think he ended up. I don't know if he signed with him or what, but I see him with Just in Time. That was awesome. Ski Mask Cowboys. He interviewed with me a couple of times, and then I see him doing music with Afro Man. Clint Clint got linked up with Afro Man, Bubba Sparks, Ritz, like, and that was all off of my channel. That was crazy. But like just to see where
Uh,
everybody where they all end up years from now, like when you get to look back on it. You'll see what I'm
I
talking about if you
interviewed
stick with it.
I interviewed a guy yesterday, and he's opened for Morgan Wallen twice. And I thought that was pretty cool to talk about him opening up for Morgan Wallen, and that's what happens when you just sit down and have a conversation with him.
Me a call if he saw my number, and he did. But he just told me he's about to open up for Struggle Jennings. I thought that was dope.
Really? Yeah.
Yep.
He's another one I've also talked about doing an interview with.
Yep. I Colt Ford.
Kid Ziggy.
That was dope to see him. Yeah, to see him grow. I thought I just saw something you was about to do an interview with him or just did
I
one.
already did. Yeah, I did one about 2 months ago with him. That's my homie right there. Me and him.
I think that guy, man, he never should have cut his dreads off, man. That made him stand out. That's what made him different than everybody. And then he
Yeah.
cut it off, and now he looked like everybody else. He got the Morgan Wallen mustache going on, but he's a good dude too.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Me and him's talked. I think me and him talked yesterday. We were talking about
Right.
linking up and doing like a live reaction to his new song, breaking down the song and stuff. Uh,
I was trying to get him on a hook, but now that he's got like management and whatnot, I can't afford him.
yeah, uh, it's different when you hit them up for stuff like that. They'll charge you,
Right.
but when you hit them up for an interview, if I tell most artists, if I tell them it's all on YouTube, you don't have to go nowhere, they won't even charge me.
Well, they shouldn't charge you if you're doing an interview on them. They should. It's usually the other way around. Once you get bigger, anyway.
Yeah, it's usually
Like I had hit up Squint 615, him and Chad Arms. I was trying to get an interview on there, but they wanted like $500 to do it or some shit, and I'm like, I can't do that.
yeah. I've I've uh I've turned down some artists for that too. I've been trying to get a. I doubt. I, I doubt this will ever happen, but I've been trying to get a hold of Upchurch, see if he'll do one. I feel like he would. I mean, I doubt he'll ever answer, but
I've only seen him do one on. I've seen him on Kurt's channel, and I've seen him on Vic XL's channel. I ain't never seen him do an interview with anybody else before.
I feel like I feel like if I
Oh,
could
Chad
get him to
Arms, he
answer,
went on that. He went on his channel, but that was about it. What'd you say?
I feel like if I could get him to answer, I feel like he wouldn't charge me for an interview.
Nah, I don't think he would charge you. It's just a matter of being able to get in contact with him, really, and him
Yeah,
having the time to do it. You know what I mean?
yeah. I've reached out. Tried calling his manager because I've actually got his manager's number. Uh, his manager,
I don't,
I've talked to
I don't
his.
even know who's managing for him anymore. Last time I heard it was B Loose, and I don't think that they're in. I don't think they're working together
No, it
anymore.
wasn't Belis. It's some guy named Chad. Uh, he he sent me his number, told me to hit him up, and I ain't heard nothing back from him. So I almost wonder if
He became everything he said that he would never become. Everything he despised of is exactly what he became.
I can respect that, but like
I can't even listen to his music anymore. Like it's all the same stuff. And at some point I feel like he just got a big head. I felt like his shit don't stink and he's better than everybody. And I mean, you're supposed to, as an artist, you're supposed to feel that way to an extent. But
yeah,
the way that he goes about it and then started trashing all of his own friends and people, and I can't rock with that. Like I spent 30 minutes on the phone. I can't remember if it was I can't remember. I said it was Cliffy DJ Cliffy, but I think it was actually Kid on drums. I spent like 30 minutes talking to him one day, and it was just
yeah,
like I was. It was refreshing to talk to somebody like that because I thought maybe I was the only one that felt that way. You know what I mean? And I never met the dude ever. He was the first concert that I ever went to, and it was very disappointing to be honest with you. Like I was hyped to be there, but as my first concert experience, it sucked. I went to a very small concert at a bar where it was Bravo Gator and Savannah Dexter, and they put on a better show.
Why is that?
but he wasn't all that. And the highlight of the whole show was when Broadnax performed. Like he killed it. But it
Yeah,
was so disappointing that at the end I didn't even want to stick around. Like I wanted to when I got there, I told him I took my son with me. I told him I want to go get, see if we can go meet him at the merch table, get an autograph, talk to him, maybe a picture, something, whatever. And by the end of the show, I was like, I didn't even want to.
man, that's crazy. Well, I wanna thank you again for coming in here and doing this interview with me, and
No
uh,
doubt, man. I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate you.
appreciate you. And maybe we'll do it again sometime when you get bigger.
Let me know, bro.
Yeah. Uh, but I hope you have a good rest of your day and have a good night. If you go live, I'll be in there. Uh,
I'm not sure if I'm going to go live or I'm going to record some shit. I've been sitting here all day trying to record content, and I don't know. I can't bring myself to it. I ain't got no
really?
motivation right now.
Do
Yeah,
you
I don't know why.
do you pre-record your reactions and stuff?
Yeah, I pre-record them, but like if I'm doing a reaction, I'll tell you straight up, like I won't react to something that if I've seen it before, and if I do react to it and I have seen it before, I'll tell you in the beginning of the video that it's not a reaction; it's more like a review. But
It's
something I tried the other night was I went live, I did a few reactions live, and then the next day I started clipping that live up and just cutting reactions out of that. But that's why there's like no intro in it. There's no like ending to it. Like it just starts and ends. You know what I mean?
maybe when you do that, start when you go live, do it like you're filming a reaction on the
I
live.
could. I thought about it, and I had at the beginning. I don't know. I feel awkward doing it before and after every single. You know what I mean? Like each song. If anything, I'll do in the beginning my intro, and then end it more like a video rather than a live, and then just cut the beginning and end out and place them with each reaction. If anything,
Yeah, I've seen people do that. Another dude I interviewed named Uncle Beto. Uh, he's a reactor. He does the same thing. He'll go in, he'll go in and he'll clip them. But what he'll, like I said, he'll act like he's filming a reaction, like doing intro and
right?
everything, and then end up, and then after that he'll clip them and go to the next song.
How long you been doing reactions for? You said what, like 2 years, or you just had a channel for 2 years and just started doing
No,
them, or what?
I started off just filming like random videos, and then a couple, I think about probably about 9, 10 months ago, I started doing reactions. My first reaction was a song by Big Murph featuring Simple Man, Hot Tour.
Okay,
That was the first reaction I ever did to any song.
would explain why he was my first subscriber. And then at some point, I linked up with this guy, just half. I don't know if you know what it is or not. Half and J is another channel he has, and I think he just changed the name to Real Talk with Half. But he's out in California, and the only reason I really got in contact with him was because he had like his Snapchat info in his description, and I reached out to him at the time. I think he had like 10, maybe 30,000 subscribers. Now he's got like probably about a half a million. He's doing this stuff full time, and I reached out to him just for a little advice and whatnot. And he helped me out along the way, just small things. I sent him when I got my stickers made. I sent him stickers like as a thank you. But that was cool to have him like reach out. And then what was the other thing that happened the other day? Oh, Simba TV. He had something posted on Instagram, and I commented on it like, "Yo, you out here looking like a young Ti?" And then he replied and he tagged me in it. That just happened like I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. But that was crazy to me because I had been watching Simba long before I was doing reactions. Or like when I got up with Triple T, I've been watching Triple T way before I ever started doing reactions. So when I got to go live with him, that was surreal. And then Adam Calhoun gets on his live and he starts talking about how he watches me. And I'm blown away. I'm like, yo, get out of here, bro. Like I'm your fan. That's crazy. And I find out he watched me. You know what I mean? That's why I said,
Yeah,
man, keep at it, keep doing what you're doing because you never know who's watching. I've had people hop in my chat and tell me that they've sat down at tables with record labels and shit, and they knew who I was, and it blows my mind every time. So you never know who's watching you, which is also a scary thing at the same time.
heck, for all I know, Upchurch could be watching. No, I'm just playing. I doubt that, but you never
I
know.
I said the same thing. And he ended up being my first subscriber. You know what I mean?
Well, I
Like
know
he
for a fact.
literally inspired my channel. Like it's crazy because I'm not really that much of a fan of his right now, but like he did. He inspired my channel. He was just a nobody out in the middle of the woods making music and blew up to what he did. And I'm like, yo, if this guy out in the middle of nowhere can do that, you know what I mean? I could do that. And then I started doing it. And then
I
the
know
whole
for a
country.
fact. I know for a fact Upchurch watches some of my stuff because he's commented on it.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. You never know who's watching. And then like the whole country rap thing, like I'm actually trying to get out of this lane, to be honest with you. Like I never chose to be doing this type of reactions. Like I kind of fell into it. Like when I first started, Captain Kurt had came into my channel and was like trying to push me towards this direction or react to this artist or whatever, whatever. And I don't know, I started doing, ones here and there, and then one thing led to another, and it just ended up being the lane that I had went into, but like I never picked it. You know what I mean? I just kind of fell into it.
Me neither. Actually, I'll take that back. I'm gonna say something right here that before I even had a following, you know who Kobe Myers is?
Yeah, I talked to him on a regular.
Uh, Before I even had a following or anything, Kobe Myers and Dag Burn already knew who I was,
That's what's up. Yeah, like Kobe, I used to
and it
watch him a
wasn't.
lot before I ever started reacting because he looks like Upchurch, and now that he's rapping, he kind of sounds like him too. And I had made a comment in a live the one night about how if he would steer away from the whole Creek Squad thing and try to just be himself more, push himself, and not so much the Upchurch lane. I think he could go far with it. And then somebody had said something in chat or whatever, and I text Colby and I told him like, "Yo, somebody's in here." I don't know. They were saying something about his music, like on a positive note, and I text Colby and he responded, and then he went and checked the video out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak much about it because it's all over with. But me, him, and Dag Burn all had beef.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't know. I don't think
Kobe
I know
didn't.
anybody. I don't think there's anybody in this lane that didn't have beef with Dagburn at some point.
Yeah, but now I'm cool with both of them. Me and Kobe
Right.
talk every now and then. Kobe follows me on Instagram. I think he follows me on YouTube. I know he did at one point. Because actually, I'll tell you this: if you go to my YouTube channel and watch, there's a playlist of this series that I did. I titled it "I Hope Kobe Myers Sees This." I was trying to reach out to the dude because I really liked what he was doing with his content, and I did that. And then he finally commented on it, and then uh, and then that's how I met him.
That's
Heck,
what's
I've
up.
been on the phone. I've been sitting at one place with my cousin, and I look at my phone. All of a sudden, it's Kobe Myers calling me, and I told my cousin, I said, "This can't be the real Kobe Myers calling me." I said, "This has to be a troll." I answered it. Sure enough, it was Kobe Myers.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like Kobe.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta run to the bathroom or whatnot. But if I go live later and you pop in, I'll see you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate you.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome.
All right, bub.